All right, we're gonna stick to question number 13 because let's just say A, B, C, D was not given to you. We kind of have to figure out the roots without it. So just in case when worst comes to worst and you're looking for the roots, the solution, the x-intercepts, they all mean the same thing. You can actually use the quadratic equation, which on your reference sheet is this right here. So basically what you would do, if I was in your place actually, I would go ahead and write the actual formula on my paper. And I would plug in the numbers where the variables are. But first, I gotta make sure that that equation equals to 0. So it's x2 minus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Why? Because I brought this over here to this side. Remember, if it's a negative, once you take it over to positive, and vice versa. Now that I know this, A is 1, B is negative 7. Make sure you include that negative if it's in front of it. And C is 12. All I'm going to do now is plug in the numbers where they go, and then I'm going to use Desmos to find my answer. So negative B, which is a negative 7, plus or minus square root, parentheses, negative 7 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 12, over 2 times A, which is 1. I'm going to get my Desmos, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and write 7, even though I know it's a negative 7, because I have to make sure I do the bottom. If not, it will not let me. Once I wrote down the bottom, I could actually go back to the top and put in all the missing information that I have. So negative 7, you're going to choose plus or minus first. I go in order, plus square root, parentheses, negative 7, close it up, put a little 2 at the top, minus 4, parentheses, 1, parentheses, 12, close parentheses. My answer is 4. So x equals 4. So there's one of my solutions. But I'm not done because now I have to do the minus. Instead of clearing it and doing it all over again, simply go where the plus is, take it off, put the minus, and it tells me that x equals 3. Those are my two solutions. There's even one more. Let's say I didn't know how to use a quadratic. Let's say I didn't know how to plug in numbers. You can always factor. What does that mean? Again, I have to make sure this gives me equal to 0. Factoring means pulling out your greatest common factors. So there's two x's, so they get an x, they get an x. We look at C, and you're going to ask yourself, what numbers when you multiply, what factors when you multiply give you 12? 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Out of all those numbers, who would give me a 7? You should have chosen 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. This is where it gets tricky. You have to know where to put a plus and where to put a minus. So it's easy. Whenever there's a plus here, whenever there's a plus here, the middle term determines what they both are. So that's a minus, so minus, minus. Now all you have left to do is do x minus 3 equals 0, because that's what you're looking for. Remember, it's the ground. And x minus 4 equals 0. It's an equation. Don't call me after midnight. No distributing, no combining, not moving the letter that way. Add or subtract, so plus 3, x equals 3, plus 4, x equals 4. So I gave you 3 different ways in order to solve these problems.